Hey, great Friday morning. It is a nice and nippy cold morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And ya sacaron huevo y me curaron de susto. It's crazy. Sam was making fun of me this morning because of some pictures that came out on social media that I will share in a little bit. But I I get up this morning, I wake up, and I'm walking out of the house, and this big old Elizabeth and this big old German Shepherd attacks me. You know, it's out there barking, and it, like se me viene el mendigo perro. So I said, like, I don't want a dog bite so early in the morning on Friday. I'm about to go out of town, start the weekend. I got a big old bite mark on my leg. I said, no, I don't want to do that. So I go back into the house. I call animal control. I don't know where the hell this dog comes from. I have no clue. And so I go inside the house, and I trying to find something. Of course, there's nothing. I should have gotten my gun and shot the dog, which then I would have probably got, you're hard on the mayor. Y'all need to get on a forum or something, or in a boxing ring. We've already submitted the request, Elizabeth. He won't budge. But and he did it to himself, Elizabeth. So I'm walking out of the house, and I go back into the house. I call animal control. I said, can't get out of the house. It's a vicious dog out here. So I go in and I grab this big old palo that I used to hang clothes on, and I'm coming out and I'm banging it, and the dog separates a little bit. I'm going like, I'm still running the risk of getting bit. So I get in my car. The dog's still damn there. So I call police department again. There's a vicious dog out here, and I was already in my car. I was more concerned for Deborah and for all those other individuals that might be coming out of the house, because I care. And so no, not and so I leave, and then I get a call from Brownsville Police Department, and they say, "Sir, as the officer would like to speak to you." I'm like, "Sure, have him call me." So they called me on no caller ID, and the officer goes, "Hey, sir, how you doing?" I said, "Good. Yeah, I need your birthday." I said, "Pues que me vas a mandar regalo que?" No, very nice. And he goes, "Well, took care of the dog. The dog was your neighbor's dog." I said, "I don't know." They said, "Well, people say that you're familiar with the dog." I said, "No, I'm not familiar. I don't not like I'm out there inspecting individuals' dogs. I mean,
his ass smelled familiar.
don't care, And he was just out there barking at me, and
Yeah.
he goes, "Well, sir, okay, that's fine. It's the your dad came out of the house, and dad put the dog back into the neighbor's yard." I'm going like, "Well, that's very nice of him." And then Papa, I meet him for breakfast. He goes, "Era el Rocco, era el Rocco, y nomás tienes que decirle, hey, Rocco, Rocco, Rocco." Y se porta. I'm not gonna go out there, Dad, and call Rocco, Rocco, Rocco. I don't know I don't even know the damn dog's name, and I don't care to know the dog's name. He was barking at me in front of the house. So the officer goes, "Oh, that's all right, sir." I said, "Well, just to warn you, sir." Dije yo, "A la mais," just to warn you,
Salió peor el caso.
just to warn you, your mom took pictures, and she's going to put them on social media. Like,
Your mom told him?
yes, she came out and said, "Y le tomé fotos para que vea, y se lo voy a subir a social media, a la Facebook, para que todos vean que le tenía miedo a un perro." Digo, "What the hell is wrong with this woman?" Why is she taking pictures of me instead of
Para
sending
que te
someone?
acuerdes de la almohada, lo que pusiste de la almohada.
Why is she upstairs taking pictures of me instead of sending me help? Save me! So she's taking
Help
pictures.
me, help you.
Help me, help you, mom. No, para que se le quite, yo también voy a subir pictures. Yo voy a subir pictures. Y subió pictures. And I thought he was joking, you know. No, she did put up pictures.
Yeah.
And then of course Sam goes, "Are you okay this morning?" Like, yes. Nomás necesito que alguien saque el huevo para curarme.
You had a stick like you were part in the sea.
I had my staff.
Yeah.
You shall not pass. Damn dog. Picture of it or it didn't happen. I'm gonna share it. She out there. She literally put it on social media. I'll share it, Elizabeth. Trust me. It's not. Doesn't look good. I thought Erasmo todo like dun 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 dun. Mission Impossible. Dun dun dun. That means scream louder, Erasmo. Le voy a subir las fotos para que se le quite, así como él sube fotos de otras personas. Mauricio, my man. My parents are crazy, bro. I mean, they're this close to me sending them to a nursing home. This close.
That's horrible, bro.
It's true. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Ramona. Good morning, good. Man, you're going hard on at that mayor, at the mayor. Y'all need to get on a forum or something, or maybe make out. Uh,
Boxing ring. What
or
I've been
box.
saying.
We've been saying Elizabeth,
I've
and
been saying it, bro.
he's just mira, le hace quiz quiz, le hace quiz. Let's do it for charity, mayor. Let's do it. Let's give people what they want to see. But let me say, he's doing it to himself. You know, I mean, it's like
He
solo.
tried to explain to a couple of people because I know he replied to a couple of other comments.
I
But,
saw it just made it worse.
yeah, some of them were just like, dude, just now I know why he just rather not reply. Like,
Yeah,
just
exactamente.
stay quiet.
You know, sometimes, and let me say, I know exactly what he's going through. Sometimes I'll go like, okay, well, this and this and this, and then all of a sudden they'll go like, ah, and I'm like, yeah, forget it, you know. But the mayor was only sinking himself even deeper with his comments, and then his response to some people, Sam, was like kind of like, screw you, you know. And again,
Oh, that was before I was mayor.
yeah, and again, he doesn't understand.
And then, what's his name? Uvalles came out saying,
Jose Valle?
Joe, yeah, Joe. He was like, dude, I'm like, your response, like, it's not up to par, you know. And then he was telling him that he was trying to get something solved, and he wasn't even aware of it. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick.
It's crazy, man. But you know, yeah, Elizabeth. I mean, he did it to himself. And again, it just you know, you don't do that, you know? I mean, I learned, and let me tell you, these are like, again, these are little mistakes that I learned when I first started, you know, messing with social media. And I know a lot of people hate me because, like, es que tú antes publicaste, you're talking about 7, 8 years ago, bro. I made a lot of stupid, you know, mistakes like the mayor's doing now on social media. But now I'm the king of all local social media because I've learned my lessons and I've grown, I've flourished because you know, I've changed my ways. You've got to change your ways when things aren't working. And again, they have no clue. They have no clue.
Yeah, there's a comment where he says that he's trying to have the chief of police and his office to be part of, like, I guess, the LGBTQ task force, and they haven't been able to meet up, and the mayor didn't know about it, and supposedly the mayor was the one that came up with the LGBTQ.
Yeah, screenshot that for me. That's important. If you would, please. This is the issue, Sam. Again, and to everyone that's a part of the LGBTQIA community out there, guys, he might have been part of starting that LGBTQIA whatever elemental P task force. He may have been a part of it. He did it to appease you. It's a squirrel thing. Okay, look, I'm doing something for you. So they'll throw out the crumbs. Doesn't mean jack squat if you have a task force, if you're still not doing anything to benefit the community, you know? You're not doing anything. Nada. And that's the issue, guys. So I'm proud that a lot of the community out there, I'm proud that a lot of the community out there is
Pun
starting to see,
intended.
eh? Pun
Pun
intended, that
intended.
they're starting to see the mayor for what he is. He's a politico, man, who's going to te va a jugar el dedo en la boca. Again, no pun intended. He's going to go out there and do whatever the hell he can in order to garner your little favor. But is he committed to the cause? No. And let me say, and again, and I'm glad a lot of people went out there and said, well, Erasmo is the one that's making sense. Because let me say, I am the only mega powerful social media platform, the only one here in Brownsville, Texas, that has done its best to keep Kimberly in the forefront. I don't care if Kimberly was trans. I don't care if Kimberly was LGBTQIA. I don't care. I don't care what acronym or what. It doesn't matter to me. She's a member of the community. She's been missing. There are other members of the community, the family members and friends, who are still
And it
concerned. They
was
need
during that
closure.
time when that other border patrol got caught for like killing transgender prostitutes, right? But that was over there, like in the Laredo area.
Yeah.
But it just, I don't know if it was a coincidence or it's part of it or has nothing to do with it. But something, the body has to turn up somewhere.
Something. And again, my heart goes out to Kimberly's family and friends. It really does. And I have been at the forefront, and a lot of the people, and let me tell you, they had a visual sometime back that I went to, and I've done my best to go to every single visual out there because I am concerned. And I had some people from the LGBTQIA community, be very groseros with me. Again, we're not buddies and friends. We're not out there holding hands and singing kumbaya together. For some reason, they don't like me. And at the end of the day, I don't care because I'm not going to go out there and try to garner the favor of anyone because I just don't have that type of energy.
Yeah.
If you don't like me, more power to you. If you like me, great. That's awesome. But I'm not going to be out there trying to convince people, like, please like me. Don't give a rat's behind if you don't like me. But it doesn't mean that we cannot work together on those things that need fixing here in our community. And we need answers. We all want answers in regards to what happened to Kimberly. And the mayor and all the city commission and the individuals at the city have been very nonchalant in regards to being communicative in regards to what they've done, not only for Kimberly's case, but for other individuals that have gone missing or have suffered greatly. I mean, we recently had the shootings, the cartel type killings of individuals here in the city of Brownsville. Did the mayor go out there and bring awareness to it? They didn't. There's other things more important, guys, than someone tagging their holy Pepto wall. It's a piece of crap.
And you had made a post today about the other taggings that no one made
They
a mention of.
they, they didn't care, and 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 there seems to be a pattern here, guys. There seems to be a pattern, and again, I'm glad Juan Montoya wrote about it. There seems to be a pattern because on the other one, they were homophobic, sexist slurs used,
Yeah.
on local artist paintings,
Which is
local
more.
artists who did not get paid a, a friskin. I just made up that word. A friskin of what this guy from California made. Nothing. They did it to beautify downtown, guys. And someone goes and tags them with homophobic slurs, with sexist words out there, guys. Did you ever hear the mayor complain about it? Anyone in City Hall? Because they don't care. They don't care about our local artists. They don't care about the LGBTQIA community. They don't care about females. And you don't believe me? Go ask Nubia, the Brownsville Herald reporter, Sam. Remember that? Go
Yes.
ask Nubia. They don't give a rat's behind about women. They don't care about the LGBT community, and they don't care about our fine arts people here in the city of Brownsville. It's that simple, guys. That every so often they'll throw a little bone like, well, I started the task force. Who cares? Did you follow through? And again, just to piss off the LGBT community, I am still against putting the LGBTQIA whatever flag over governmental buildings. But at least you know exactly where I'm coming from. I do not want any other flag but the United States of America flag, this beautiful one, Texas flag, or even the city of Brownsville flag, because they are inclusive to everyone here. I do not want the LGBTQ flag flying on governmental buildings or anywhere else, because o todos rabones o todos coludos, because I've been consistent. I'm not out there trying to appease you or any other group out there. I stand for the community as a whole. And that dog, I wish it would have been picked up.
I thought it was. According to the pictures, it looked like it was.
No, Papa went out there and saved that damn dog because he goes, Rocco, Rocco. And Rocco like lifts up his ears and goes and follows Papa. And Papa opens the neighbor's door, gate, and puts him back into their gate. I'm going like, that's just too much confianza there.
You're like, he almost bit me. Don't you care about me?
Yeah, he cares more about the damn dog than me getting bit.
Like, don't you know your neighbor's dogs? Don't you peek in there?
What about my needs, Dad?
That wouldn't have happened if there was a chain on it.
Yeah, put a chain on it. Or a ring. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Elisa Hermosa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Erasmo, preach, sister! And I'm pretty upset that you didn't take my call last night.
It was super late.
Well, it was 2 nights ago, actually. Remember? I kind of like got put on the spot. I'm like, let me call Elizabeth, and then it was Tuesday night. Elizabeth didn't answer. To her defense, she was actually at a board meeting. She's part of the school board in Kingsville,
Yeah.
and Elizabeth is amazing. I love her. Good morning, darling. Don't your hands get cold when you're scooting? Yes. And let me say that I mean, this morning, you saw that I was wearing my overcoat and my saco, of course. But this morning, I was ravaging through the office, and I don't know where my assistant put my gloves. I have gloves here that I bought when I was in Peru, and I couldn't find my damn gloves. And I have this amazing little hat that would have been cool to wear, and I don't know where it's at. And it's kind of going to suck because this is probably going to be one of the last cold fronts that we have, and never got to use my gloves here in Brownsville.
I saw the video posted.
Yeah, and I did not. For all those people that go like, "And that's where you're everywhere," and I go like, I don't take the pictures that are posted on my page. I don't, I don't take the video that is posted on my page. And there's
Hey,
a clear
record me,
example.
record me.
Oye, ese gordito no trabaja o qué? Sam or me?
¿A cuál de los dos gorditos?
I'm not. Well, it's got to be you because I'm totally not fat. Pórtate bien, Mauricio. I love you, Papa. This guy's amazing. I love him. Karen alert. Beep, 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 beep. Good morning. Don't scream, please. I have my earbuds. Échate otra línea. A picture or it didn't happen. I'll share them. I'm not even joking. Basile. I think either someone walked in or my assistant walked in. Live phone call with the mayor for 50 likes. Yeah, it's not going to happen early in the morning. We've only got 20 some people on here. I'm still waiting. Let's do this, everyone. Tonight.
Hey, didn't you do an open request on something recently?
Yeah, I did an open. I haven't received it yet. I did an open request in regards to the complaint that was filed against Mr. De Los Santos from Camille Playhouse. That means scream louder, louder, May I ask you something? How does one request open records request? Can you request records or just about anything from any entity? Is it if it is a governmental agency and they have elected officials? Yes, it's a Freedom of Information Act. But most municipalities have a public information request form or a process in order to request the documentation. Good morning, my friend, and salud desde Apodaca. Voy a estar en Apodaca el domingo, pero por muy poco tiempo, Manuel. Good morning, a cute
Hey, weren't
little.
you gonna start a show like once a week or something like that in Spanish?
Yeah, you know, I'm just so
Or is your dialect like a little bit off? I
well.
mean, your accent.
I'm I'm trying to get I'm trying to get is there someone from Mexico to help me out in regards to starting like a radio program in Matamoros.
Okay.
If anyone knows someone in Matamoros that I could talk to start like a 30-minute radio program, I'd like to do that or something, because I think if I could do a radio program and then stream that one live, that would be interesting. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if anyone knows of anyone
But it
in
sure doesn't
Matamoros,
make sense to me.
if anyone knows anyone in Matamoros that has a radio station or works for a radio station, send them my way. Hey,
So
I'm here.
Frankie,
I'm here too. Good morning. Good
I'm still
morning.
wondering if you won the bet over there in Las Vegas.
I think not, because I got a request last night.
A friend request
No,
or a monetary request?
it wasn't a friend request. I'll say that much. So I'm going to say no. And I've gotten a little bit on the sneaky side. Whenever I think that one of my nephews or nieces is about to ask me for money, I usually let them know, like, "Hey, can I borrow some money?" And I missed yesterday. I should have sent a request for money. I'm getting smarter as I'm getting older. It's hard to believe, I know. Remember that the point of civil disobedience is to bring attention to an issue and lovingly accept any consequences. The point is to be published. Hence, her smile in the picture. I agree, and let me tell you, more power to her. And I think Becca is one of those people that does not like Erasmo. I think I might be wrong. I don't know, but I can appreciate.
Matter of fact, we're gonna bring her on the show tonight. Now I'm playing.
No, I think we asked her. I think Frankie actually reached out to her to see
Already?
if she'd be willing to come on. And again, I'd love to have her on. I mean, again, doesn't have to be well. You look. I don't want to have people on only that only can tolerate Erasmo or like Erasmo. I don't mind having people that disagree with Erasmo. Like actually, I've had
Yeah.
several on here that we've had an in and out. I don't. I know that some people have been here for a while. I've seen that. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Roman.
Well, yeah.
He doesn't like you.
Bro, Roman just it's a flip flopping situation. With Roman, it's like hot and cold. Sometimes he likes you, sometimes he doesn't like you. Sometimes just the way. But it's like a friend of mine was going like, "Oh, okay, Roman." I go like, "That's Roman." It's Roman. You just know it's Roman.
Yeah.
Becca is a cutie. I think she's very good looking. I don't care. Some people were out there trying to make
Is
fun of
she
her.
a teacher?
Someone said that. I don't know, but she is
I
good looking.
searched her and I didn't find anything like connected to a teacher.
Well, a lot of times, a lot of teachers they opt not to put, on social media that they are teachers.
Yeah.
But let me say, someone mentioned that during some of the comments that I read.
Well, there's quite a bit of comments to go through all of that stuff, man. It is
It
ridiculous.
is ridiculous, but Snoopy was right. 90% of those did
Yeah.
not favor the mayor. And again, but this is what really amazes me, Sam. I mean, how could someone who is so educated, because he's an
That's what they
attorney.
told me yesterday too. And I was like, he's the lawyer and the Bronzer mayor. He's like, he's what?
Yeah, someone so educated, Sam, be so stupid. Again, they do not know how social media works. There's only one king of all local social media. That's me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Free Becca Lynn. I started that hashtag and I'm proud.
No, you didn't.
I did. I did. I was the
Uh,
first one. Bro, I was the
did
first
you
one to
really?
do. Yes. What does IA stand for? IA stand for, Mr. Castro? I was thinking of AI.
Intelligence Agency? NCIA? I don't know.
I was thinking of AI, like artificial intelligence, but in what reference, Papa? Love you, Hector. Piece of crap. He is a piece of crap.
Don't
Jose
forget.
Hernandez. Thank you, Mr. President. The owner should the owner should be fined, but Brownsville is lazy. Maybe the neighbor will have better control over their animal. Yeah, and again, este,
Because it could have been worse. It could
it
have
could
been
have
a
been
kid.
worse.
You could have attacked the kid, and it,
Well,
that's why like, I don't risk it with mine. To be honest, anybody can say whatever they want, but
yeah, and let
because
me tell you,
mine's a big dog and he barks and he's very territorial, and I don't want to take those risks of him biting anybody.
no, and no one else should
You're gonna get a
either.
lawsuit, hospital bills, and all that other stuff.
But you know that
Mental anguish.
what happens, bro, is like a lot of folks, and again, nothing against the neighbors. Like
Yeah.
we get along okay, but if you keep the dog,
Yeah.
controlled, or we have at the house
Oh,
we have.
I don't know if he does actual like outside of the scope of police. But I'm not because I know Hubert does training for dogs, but I don't know if it's just like regular dogs or just cop dogs.
Hubert, the guy that doesn't like you.
Yeah, he trains the dogs, or he trains them, and then he I guess gives them to the police. Because I know he did that for the PI for Portisville.
Let me tell you,
I might be wrong. He could correct me on that, but I
I
think
thought he
that's
was just a computer warrior. I mean, he's come to my office. I know who he is. I
no
thought he
he
I thought he was just lazy.
no he trains. I think he trains dogs. He has like a company that trains dogs,
I did not know that.
or I might be confusing him with somebody else. Then
He has not given me a donation yet.
no.
Can you imagine me answering the phone during a school board meeting? Excuse me, guys, I got Erasmo on the line. Good morning, Nina Hermosa. Good morning, Hermosa. Can you imagine that the U.S. would look like if they didn't have the FIA? No, I have no idea. I don't know what FIA means.
You
Joe
want me to have the rest
Rodriguez.
of the letters?
Joe Rodriguez. Brian, my man. Love you, Papa. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Woke up feeling like tagging someone. Papa. I love Eduardo. I think Eduardo is one of the handsome bachelors that Brownsville has. I I don't even know he's a bachelor. I like you. I like you more, Paula. I love you.
You I can see the picture. I see a bag.
Good morning, gentlemen. Erasmo, did you see the video I sent you about SpaceX? No. Did you send it this morning, Papa? Remind me because again,
A
this
bunch
is
of messages in the morning.
yeah. Someone said the other day, goes, Erasmo, es que te mandé algo. I go like, not to sound like I literally get like 200 some messages a day, and
And
aside
that's when you look
from
at your phone.
that's aside from the phone calls and texts and WhatsApp
That's what I'm
messages
telling you,
that I
bro.
get.
Chief of staff.
I need a chief of staff. I just gotta find me a boy toy to become my chief of staff.
It's horrible, bro. You're running for county commissioner. Remember?
Oh, I need to find an assistant to be my. Is that better? Chief of staff.
Yes.
And I'm also going to run during for the special election for state
Say
rep.
rep.
I'm actually calling today to the state because I'm trying to get information here locally and I can't get information. So I'm going to call Austin directly and say
Probably trying to block you.
they're probably to, I can't say the word, but block me. Several people like the illegal is offensive. We call them undocumented guy. Oh,
Beto? Oh, who's that guy?
I
Let me
don't know if
look at
someone
him.
had commented, but let me tell you, yeah, I don't call them undocumented. I call them illegal. You said LGBTIA. Oh, uh, I think is that the new acronym, Sam?
Yes, because I know it could be
LGBTI.
like I don't know, but
Yeah, the LGBTIA. It is. I'm trying to find the acronym. Let's see. God Almighty.
it's intersex and asexual.
Yes. What? What's it called? The first one?
It's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual, intersexual, and asexual.
Intrasexual?
Intersexual.
Intersexual. What is that?
Intersex.
What's intersex? Like in the intersection or what?
Yeah.
What is that? I'm not even joking. I don't know.
Relating or denoting a person or animal that has both male and female sex organs. That's kind of like a hermaphrodite, no?
Hermaphrodite. I
Yeah.
mean, but at this point, I don't even know if hermaphrodite is even an acceptable word anymore.
I don't
Is it?
know, but it does exist. Like I guess the fact of having both organs does exist.
Oh, they do exist. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer. You forgot queer,
That's
no?
the Q.
Yeah. Intersex and asexual. I mean, and gender.
Why would they put the asexual with the LGBTQ though?
I think it's because they're trying to be inclusive,
Inclusive?
but
Well, then you're gonna have to add the pansexual then.
yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, again,
Pansexual is when you're game for everything.
like for everything.
That's really what you are.
Me,
Pansexual.
let me tell you.
Not limited in sexual choice with regard to biological sex, gender, or gender identity.
Yeah, after a couple of drinks, let me tell you, it's all the same.
You're like that's pansexual when like everything's game. If
Yeah,
it, if it has a heartbeat, it's
that
game.
might be me. After a couple of drinks, guys, let me tell you, give me a call.
Especially doing golf.
Huh?
Especially while playing golf.
Especially while playing golf and riding a golf club, golf cart. Uh, yeah, I'm probably struggling between that you said and being an asexual. I guess I suck at everything. That anything that has to do with Yule, I suck with. I suck at it. Wow, I'm just bad, bad. I sent you the SpaceX video on Messenger.
Which one? So think about 4 profiles. Let's be more specific here.
Please send it again and remind me like this one because I'll look at it right now after the show. But I don't mean to be mean or I mean to be like but not even joking, guys. I'm very fortunate that I have the 13 Pro Max iPhone with the terabyte or gigabyte or
Terabyte.
tbyte, huh?
It's terabyte.
The terabyte. Because let me tell you, I literally, I mean, I'm not even joking. I have hundreds of,
This is el terabyte and el tetrapack.
I literally have 86,000.
Tetra pack.
Tetra-
The leche lala.
I literally have 86,540 pictures on my phone.
You categorize them.
Yeah, I can't do that. I got uh
Chief of staff
2,600.
will do that.
If I had a chief of staff, boy toy. I have 2,678 videos on here. None of them porn. It's not like I'm a molestat or something. But it's trippy that a lot of people on that thread, Sam, actually made mention of the.
They did, and it's good because it has the people there. Well, that's when you're supposed to bring up like all those topics, and they did tell them like, hey, like they did post like, hey, start taking, I guess, screenshots of his reaction or his comments for when he runs again for election because he's gonna bring it down, and he clearly stated, I'm not bringing this post down. I'm just gonna let it be.
He said that.
Yeah,
Well, he shouldn't have put up the post in the first place. Because let me tell you guys, one of the things, and I think it's very important. You
because he
start,
said that it's open information. It's the blocks. What is it? The Bronzo block spot. If you want to see who's in jail right now, it's not up to date. It's not like updated like every, not even
yeah.
every
But
day.
this is how ignorant he is. Okay, this is how stupid he is. Not ignorant. He's a very intelligent man. He's just stupid. This is how
He just
stupid he
wanted to
is.
prove to, I guess, the SpaceX people or the California people
That
that
I'm
they get
here.
things done real quick.
Yeah, that's one. And two, Sam, it's the first time I've ever seen the mayor, and you could correct me wrong. Anybody can correct me wrong. First time I ever see him going out there and throwing out somebody's mugshot on his page, and a lot of people made mention of that. There have been other crimes committed. We've never seen you post the
Worst
mugshot.
crimes.
Oh God, Sam, this is nothing, Sam. It's like a ticket type of situation. It's a ticket type of situation, but they're going to rake this girl through the coals. And I think the only thing that's going to save Kimberly, and again, not that she needs any saving, I think what's going to help her out is the fact that the community is pissed off, very, very, very pissed off, because it was just a dick move on behalf of the mayor. It was just really a dick move. Can I say that?
I think so.
Or he did.
To me, you can say anything. Like it's like it's whatever.
Penguina update. She's a piece of crap. She's still a piece of crap. Let me say, guys, I think some of the people were out there like, oh, Erasmo. I said, look, guys, she's a piece of crap. And she'll always be a piece of crap. We all know what she did. Will she receive justice for it? This is Cameron County, guys. They're more concerned about Erasmo Castro being on the front page of the Herald for three times a week for 3 months than a Pinguina who has actually caused harm and damage, who has actually stolen millions from our children, helped steal millions from our children.
Wasn't she running again or gonna run again?
Not yet. She just ran. She just finished the election. That's why
Okay.
they had that thing with the election fraud. And besides that, she was a part of that poor girl committing suicide. As people may want to sugarcoat it all they want. Her crazy family. She's got some crazy cousins or nieces working at different schools, like the one over there at Champion. She's a nut. They're the ones. They went out there and said, Sam, that the girl hadn't killed herself. That no, no, not true. You're lying. And then someone actually sent me a message. Erasmo, you said that uh, whatever the girl's name didn't commit suicide. I said no such thing. I was the first one to report that it was related to Minerva Peña and that Minerva Peña had something to do with it. I said her family is the one that had made mention that she hadn't committed suicide. They go, oh, okay, we didn't know. I go like, bitch. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's because it gets posted. Something gets posted, and then by the time it gets, I guess people tell other person and another person, it gets scared and whatnot.
I'm lost on the voting. Who is who? Please update me. Vote Republican. Just it's a lot simpler. Just grab the red ballot and vote Erasmo Castro and Carlos Cascos and Veronica Deaton and Morgan Graham.
No,
Is that simple?
yeah.
Yeah, don't get lost in this Democrat ballot. It's just that none of them are worth it.
It's the same thing over and over.
Yes, crap, 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 crap. The link to the Brownsville blog spot to see criminals did not work for me. The link isn't even working properly, and he is sharing it. He's sharing the picture, not necessarily the link. He shared the link to say it's
Because
public.
that was super quick. Because that thing, I know for a fact, it doesn't get updated like daily, and for him to have it like that quick, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
I have
But
that thing
it
on
Sam,
my
Sam, it
browser.
just didn't make any sense. The whole post just didn't make sense. It was like a stupid move. I didn't get it. How could you be that stupid?
Yeah,
I mean, how? How can you be that stupid? Either either he's appeasing the Elon Musk people or the California woke people,
yeah. Those
or he's just
California people.
stupid. Stupid. Because it backfired Gacho. Do I hear a
Why does
zoot?
he take you to the Brownsville talk?
Do I hear a zoot from the Democratic Party? No, screw the Democratic Party, man. Democratic Party has been a part of the Democrats are part of the reason why we're so screwed here locally, man. And I don't care if you're a Democrat, just admit it. I mean, they've screwed us over. Look at all these people that are Democrats that are now trying to seek re-election. They're pieces of crap. All of them. They all need to go. BTX versus Brownsville. Yeah, there's no. I still don't get this BTX crap. I mean, I don't know who imagined it, who thought about it. It doesn't make any sense, Sam. Doesn't.
Or what's your point of view on the gentrification, the so-called
Well,
gentrification?
first of all, let me say it sucks, and to everyone out there, and it really, really sucks for the younger generation. And I think that's one of the reasons why they're so pissed off, Sam, because a lot of us older people, we're already set. We're going to suffer in regards to the taxes, but
Yeah.
we could fight it. We could fight the taxes. You cannot fight gentrification. This is the issue. And I think a lot of our students out there, and I hope some of my students are listening, and a lot of my college students, you're the ones that are going to get screwed, because for you to buy a house tomorrow, it's going to be like me buying 20 houses 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Does that make sense, Sam?
Yeah.
For
With
you
today's
to buy,
prices,
yeah, for you to buy, and again, to my young people, the people that are in their 20s, the people that are graduating from high school, and I understand why she's pissed off. She's 30, bro. That's still young. For her, for the 20-year-olds and the ones that are now graduating from high school, listen, you're screwed because your mayor, the Democrat Party, and the county judge, Joey Lopez, all these people, they sold you out. They've sold you out to Elon and to the gentrification process. They've sped it up for you. So tomorrow, when you go out there to buy a house, you're going to pay 10 times more than I would have 10 years ago. So it doesn't hurt a lot of us older people, Sam, because most of us already have a house, except me. I'm homeless. I live with my parents.
basement.
I live in the basement. I live in the basement at
I
my
have good
parents.
memory.
Huh?
I have pretty good memory.
That's a good one. As I live at the basement in my parents' house, but I'm going to take the house over as soon as they pass away. Hurry up, guys, and you know, pero we're set.
Pasa que es tu primero.
I always say that. Nomás ando de hocicón because I'm probably going to be get to go before they do. But you know what I'm saying? We're set.
Yeah.
We have our house that we paid $100,000 for. Right now, it's worth $400,000. And
Yeah.
watch out, guys. As soon as all this
Dude,
starts,
I know a guy
you're screwed.
that they were selling him a house there in Alton Glore a couple of years ago. I want to say like 2 years ago. They were selling him a house for 150. He goes back again, and right after the whole SpaceX thing, they're like, "No, it's 250 now." I'm like, bro, $100,000 within like a year or two. That's
No.
ridiculous.
Sam, it's going to get worse.
And it hasn't even blown like here in Brownsville. It hasn't been like full blown to where you have everything.
No. But the market is going to go up.
So
and plus-
imagine McAllen.
forget it. Plus,
Over there, I understand a house for $250,000.
we have something.
Perfectly understand it.
Plus,
Right.
we're losing one of our resources. We're losing our beach. And someone went out there and said, "Well, Erasmo, nobody uses it anyway." I said, "It's not an excuse.
Yeah, they do.
I don't use the beach. I don't go to the zoo.
Yeah, because you're not a fisher guy. You're not a fishing guy.
No, I'm not. I mean,
But if you go to Gay Man's Bridge, you go to the Boca Chica Beach, there's people fishing out there.
the LGBTQIA bridge work?
No, but regular outdoors people, they go out there to the Boca Chica Beach.
Well, again, and that's fine. But let me say, and again, this is one of the reasons why Moco. This is one of the reasons why Erasmo Castro is the best candidate out there for you. Because at the end of the day, I don't use Boca Chica Beach. I don't go to the damn zoo. I think it's boring. I think it's boring as crap. It's my opinion, guys. I don't care. And don't fight me on it. This is my opinion. But I still want to preserve it. I want to
Yeah.
save it. I want to do everything in my power to push individuals to invest in it because because I don't like it doesn't mean that it's not important for the community. And it's important for the community.
But it's like what I tell people, man. People don't appreciate it because they already have it here. Like
Exactamente.
people who have the island here, the beach here, the zoo here. If you live in, in McAllen, you don't have a zoo over there, so you gotta appreciate what you have here. And you don't appreciate that until you go to like Austin or Houston or San Antonio. That you're like, damn, I wish I could have the island here, 30 minutes away. You know, on a
Well,
good sunny day.
I guess. I mean, I'm not much of a beach person, but
O
like I
si
told,
estás en una edad que nomás ya nada.
and you could tell if I take off my clothes, you could tell I'm like white here. No, I'm brown
Clear.
here, brown here, brown here, brown here, blanco, blanco, super blanco. But what I'm trying to say, guys, if Sam would stop interrupting me, is that what I'm trying to say is that what was I trying to say? No, what I was trying to say is that someone went out there and said, "Well, people don't use it now; they're bitching about it." Well, because just because I don't use it doesn't mean that I don't want to preserve it for the
Yeah.
next generation. For some individuals that might be going out there and wanting to use. Again, it is one of the gems of our community. One of our local resources here. There's been guys breaking into cars, people robbing, and other bigger crimes, and he puts a blast on a lady that tagged a wall. Exactly.
Dude, there's some people that when I always go to Kraken, there's always some dude there like always bugging people. There's like two, three people always bugging people. I'm like, bro, like isn't that why they have cops downtown and stuff to like clear that area out
The
for like
crack.
the bars?
There's a lot of
Huh?
crack whores down there. There's a lot of crack whores out there downtown, and I don't care if people are gonna go like, he's saying crack hoes and he's running for office. I don't care. It's what they are.
They're there.
They're there. I
No,
mean,
but this is a guy, and he's not like a transgender. This is like just a regular homeless drunk person that just bothering people.
is that the guy? There's a guy que tiene el pelo de cast that from that castaway for like the movie, and is grabbing onto his pants.
No, that's the guy from Central.
That guy's crazy. That guy
No,
needs
but it's
help.
not that one. There's like a little like just a skinny but taller guy. But
And the other one, the other guy is the guy that has like the injured leg and is un gringo, I think, or something. Guy, these guys need help, but they don't need financial help. Stop giving them money. They need acá. They need mental help. I look at any real estate app, see what price homes were selling for 10 years ago. Rents are almost 1,000 everywhere you check. It is crazy. I saw actually a house allá por la Southmost, $1,000. I go like down Southmost. I could rent a whole block for $1,000 like 10, 15 years ago. A whole block. They're building a
yeah,
similar
I've been
garbage.
seeing. Sorry to interrupt you again, but I've been seeing a whole lot of like houses being for rent for like $1,200, $1,300. I'm like, dude, don't turn it into a Midland just because there's a couple of people hiring there in Starbase.
Yeah, it's
Midland
crazy.
is crazy.
Well,
They'll rent you a shack for $1,000.
Well, someone correct me if I'm wrong. And again, I'll stand corrected. But I think we are in the danger, Sam, of blowing it up the market, and then it's going to crash at
Yeah.
some point if we don't get
If you don't control it, that's what happens.
yes,
But because you got to show something for it, not just because there's like a company here hiring a couple of people here and they're not even from here.
yeah.
Some of them
That's
are,
my
like the
concern.
subcontractors are.
That's my
But
concern that it's going to crash, and then we're really going to get screwed. We can't afford to have
you're gonna get a hike in homelessness.
as long as I don't leave my basement, I'll be okay. But I'll
Just
next
keep
time we
on
get
hiding in there.
let's go, Erasmo. Next time we have Kathy on, we'll ask Kathy. Kathy's the real estate expert. So we'll ask her to see what she has to say. They are building a similar star base in Florida, just like the one here in Boca Chica for Starship launching. Again, guys, we're going to get screwed. We're going to get screwed. And the mayor may say it's the negativity around here. It's their greediness. It's they're trying to pocket the money that should go to the people of the city of
If
Brownsville.
you would show something with that money that you were given, by all means, it's
Except
great.
oh, Sam, think
But
about it, Sam. How
they're
much more
not.
support would the mayor have? How much more support would the mayor have if they actually invested the money that they received from Elon into things that really are concerning to the people?
And also BSD also received money, correct?
Yeah,
Have they said anything about what they're gonna do with the money?
nada. And well, it's kind of a trippy deal. Actually, there's one thing that I'm investigating because they put in $4 million into the insurance, BISD insurance, from the ESSER funds. ESSER funds were not to be used for the insurance, and they used the money. And again, I think a couple of people have already filed a complaint with the federal government because the ESSER funds were supposed to be used for other things. They're using them to bail them out because they bankrupt their health insurance. Bankrupt their health insurance. And again, Erasmo Castro,
I
Erasmo
know you said
Castro
this
warned about
before, but didn't you bring up that topic that someone was getting a kickback out of that health insurance,
this.
and there was some,
100%.
and they were
Yeah,
like connected some way?
100%. And it's the reason that I think that Drew Brown is going to get indicted because of the insurance. That's another reason why I think Presi Roca Tipton will be indicted because of the insurance. And look on the page, guys, what they used the ESSER funds for. And you're going to find that it was used to bail out the teacher insurance. Guys, it's not a good thing that they used ESSER funds to bail out health insurance when health insurance was on a semi right path and they decimated only to put Gutierrez's buddy in there. It's a mess, man. It's a mess. But they try to keep everything hidden away. And again, I'm checking into it. The other thing I'm checking into is how this chick, um, Parks, this chick Parks is out there as the selling caps and gowns to kids for their graduation. And let me tell you guys, as the district is going to find itself in a little pickle because now they've asked her not to be going out there and selling. And this Parks chick is is the wife of Randy Parks, the one that was out there protecting Frank Sauceda, who was out there, going into the place drunk, you know, almost every day. I mean, the same Parks that Sylvia Atkinson and her bunch went out there and gave him a big old amount of cash. It's crazy. The same guy that goes supports that corrupt political machine. But now the ones that are going to lose are my students because they need to go back. And if they got caps and gowns from this Parks lady, they need to go out there and ask her for the money back because there's not going to be caps and gowns, guys. And BISD is going to find themselves in the middle of all that mess. And again, it's all related to the same crap. Racist Drew Brown, Presi Roca Tipton, Sylvia Atkinson, Minerva La Pingüina Peña, and now this Parks lady that's out here on Central or Palm Boulevard or Central Boulevard selling caps and gowns. There's actually a lawsuit that was brought upon her for going out there and selling caps and gowns. So it's going to get interesting. I just don't have.
Why is it like because they don't have a contract with her or what?
No, not. And that's the issue. But again, I'm still trying to get the information from some students and parents that are going to find themselves in a kind of a little weird situation. Graduation is just around the corner, and unfortunately, a lot of my students are going to get screwed, and they're going to be very, very pissed off. But does the board care? Of course, they don't care.
As it is, some parents are like they're trying to, I guess, make ends meet so they could buy everything. Because I know senior year is super expensive.
Super expensive.
And it's not even that. You still need the cap and gowns. You still need the yearbook. If you're gonna get the jacket and whatnot.
So this Parks
it gets
lady,
expensive.
I think her name's Sandra Parks. Stop selling caps and gowns. You know you're not supposed to. Stop selling caps and gowns to my students. And to all my students, do not go buy your caps and gowns from Sandra Parks. Do not. It's going to be a mess. Mark my word. And what do you think about Ofelia Moreno assaulting Frank Mar? You know, I don't care.
I know
You,
Frank Moore. He just pokes the bear and at everybody,
yeah, and you know
and then
what?
it just backfires.
And that, yeah, and look, neither of them are from here. You know, that's what I find so amazing. Ofelia Moreno, I don't
Is
know
she
her.
the one that flashed everybody? That old lady?
The old lady from Raymondville knows.
Yeah,
Raymondville's a rancho, guys. I don't care. I mean, it's like, hey, do
she
you,
was the one that was supposedly connected cartel, and I don't know what else.
yeah, you go like, oh, you hear what happened in Raymondville? I go, why would I care? And
We have enough with here.
Frank Marr, Frank Marr and I, he's come after me, blah blah blah, and all this, and we're in a good place. And again, I always get calls from her side, from her people, like, "Oh, Erasmo, help Ophelia go after Frank Marr." I said, "Why should I want to do that? I don't. I'm not going to get in the middle." Frank Marr contacted me, goes, "Hey, pues que Ophelia can." I said, "Bro, I'm not getting in y'all's mess. God bless y'all guys. They're not even from Brownsville. I mean, Frank was here. He's up in Houston. Let them fight. I mean, have them get into the mud and do some wrestling, or have them get some boxing gloves and let them fight it out. That'd be interesting.
That'll be interesting because I'll put my money on her.
But it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for Raymondville. Why is it interesting for people in Brownsville or
Because I
Cameron
don't see
County
the
or
how
Cameron County for that matter?
I haven't seen the actual videos. I know it was something like drug related, and I don't know how she's like in the politics, but
Supposedly,
I haven't seen the video.
Trey is willing to listen. He shared his email with a young lady who wants to request a forum where community members can ask the city commissioner's question about his gentrification issue. That'll be amazing. I will be there.
Yeah, but he gave her like his email because she had questions about like, oh well, we only have a little bit of time during the meetings when it'll be easier to just have like a little like a thread like he did there with the
But
mayor.
see, this if this actually was the comment, let me say, you guys, it's another mistake, Sam. It's another mistake because they're not going to like the end result of it.
Yeah,
But
because
again,
nobody else can see the response.
no. But again, have the forum if you want, Trey. It'll be another one of those. Let me put up this lady's picture post up there. Mistake. It'll be a mistake. Again, you do not understand how social media works, bro. None of these people do. There's only one king of all local social media, and it's this guy. Phil, wasn't it the other way around? Frank kicked her twice. The only thing she did was move his phone away from her face. You see, I don't care. This is why I don't care. Because I don't care. Because it doesn't affect or benefit the city of Brownsville in any way, shape, or form. Or Cameron County. It's outside Cameron County. I don't care. Yes, we are. Love you, Kimberly. Samuel should run for office. I tell him that'd be interesting. Should run for Fresno School Board.
No, they offered me a seat with the Republican Party, but
You should have.
well, I don't know what this guy was telling me about, but I was like, I have quite a bit of stuff in the hand. Like,
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Well, maybe next time around. It'd be
you
interesting.
know.
It's fun. Invest money into the zoo, the police department, subsidize rent downs, do something to actually make a difference. Only benefit from all those funds, their bank account. This is 100% correct. 100% correct. New
They should
paradigm.
bring a theater in downtown.
Yeah, something. That would be
That
amazing.
would be
That would be amazing, Sam. If they could do a performing arts type of situation,
or was it already there? Or is,
hoy, sí, ¿qué le pasa? Más que espera, ya voy a acabar. Huh?
or was it already there? The one that has a stage.
Yes.
Does the theater still have the seats and the stage there?
I don't know, but that would be a great one to reconstruct or to fix.
I know
But
that not many people go to the Camille Lightner and stuff. It does get people, but it doesn't get like enough to where it's busy like the movies.
no,
But it'd
but
be great for it to be as busy as the movies, the theater.
no, and again, it would fit so perfect. Look, if we would do a Camille Playhouse type of thing downtown, I'm game. You know,
Yeah.
that would be amazing. Unfortunately for us, the Performing Arts Center that we have downtown does not seat as many people as it could or should. If over there where the Capitol Theater used to be, Sam, they could do
Uh-huh.
that, or where the Majestic used to be, man, it'd be
Yeah.
classic, bro. Classic. You know, that would be forward thinking. A beautiful
But that's what I'm saying.
Performing Arts
Like,
Center.
dude, if there could be some sort of like a master plan. I know the theater is more like a maybe it could be probably be like a small business of somebody, or but if it's like on behalf of the city or on behalf of the school,
Something.
it
Something.
would help.
I think also the portrait studio that took the kids' pictures at the beginning of the year scammed the kids, and they're not replying to phone calls. Yes, we reported on that as well. Again, we have no leadership at BISD. I use my membership to the Glassporter Zoo as a walking trail for exercising. No cars or dogs to worry about. The beautiful sea animals to see animals and food to eat. Benches to rest along the trails. The zoo is a great place, and that you see, this is a good place, and this is what I think that we failed because can you imagine, Georgina and Sam, if we would have done some type of hike trail through the zoo, you know, hike trail through the zoo, then I would be a little bit more like, well, hike and bike trail. I think anyone should buy their caps and gowns anywhere they want. I agree 100%. Do not buy them from Sandra Parks.
And they're
So
online too, no?
yeah, you
I've
might.
seen some in
So then,
Amazon.
uh, the only registered provider for caps and gowns in Brownsville is Justin's, the only one. But again, Sam's right. Amazon guys, no batallas. You stop dealing with all the local bullcrap. They're called Strawbridge Studios. Please look into it. The kids got ripped off. I did talk about it when they did get ripped off. Is Brownsville ready to become Starbase, Space City, and calling the world's the best engineers to migrate here? And they're coming. No. Frank Marr is a good guy. I have no issue with Frank Marr right now. Ofelia Moreno es una vieja. Morning, kitty cat. Morning. Calm down, drinking coffee and cookies. I'm trying. You got
Where's the
cold.
cookies at?
They're right here, actually. They a lady brought me some of these hojalascas. I think that's what they're called.
Oh,
They're
that's
good
good.
too. They're amazing. Gentrification in Brownsville. Get ready. It's gonna get ugly in Brownsville. 100%. Yes, Sam. I have a question. Where does all the money the city of Brownsville make during Chow Days for Railfest? Where does it go? And does the city say anything of how much it makes in the money? No, there's no accountability because they're not part of the city. They're through
Nonprofit.
committees outside the city, and a lot of the money is spent before because it's promised to a lot of the different bands and groups that come here. Most of the time, they barely break even. Any joke today?
The
No.
only people that make money are the vendors, right?
The only ones that make money are the politicos.
No, but what about the people that are selling like the cokes and the tacos? No,
I don't know. I think it's kind of a weird type of deal because I mean, do people actually go out there? I mean, it's like when I used to go to the movies with when I was chavalón. Iba la tía con la bolsa llena de goodies. I wouldn't buy concessions at the movies. Now I do because now I'm a little bit wealthier than when I was a kid. But you
just a
know,
little bit more.
it's not too much more because I still live in the basement of my parents' house. But let me say, it just depends because a lot of people. I mean, have you seen the prices of a lot of the food products out there? They're
What
expensive.
I spend in tickets is what I spent and concession.
How many
Well, more or less.
likes? We only got 10 likes up on YouTube. It's okay because didn't
I've gone
pass.
to the movies, no joke. A mí me sale like 110, 120. If I go to like the actual movie theater, not the dollar one, like the actual movie theater.
Too expensive. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer.
Y
If
el
you're still in the
chiste,
no chiste today. Guys, tonight, 9 p.m., we'll end the week on a bang. 9
well,
p.m.
my chiste, my joke is just two words.
Okay.
Tremendous. Nah, I'm playing.
Okay, guys, just that the movies should put up a sign that says EDVD expected. Let me tell you, I'll be going to the movies every other day. Guys, have a great day. Tonight at 9 p.m., guys, we'll end the week with a bang. We'll have a couple good jokes. If we get 50 likes, we'll call the mayor on YouTube. We'll call the mayor on live. He might answer. Guys, God bless. Stay safe. Be good to each other and continue to be good to me.